Hey guys, so I just wanted to do a little video about nutrition and do a full day of eating for you guys, kind of give you an example about what I eat on a daily basis. I have been tracking macros, not consistently, but here and there for a couple of years now. Currently, I track macros about 2 or 3 days a week, and then those other days I'm doing intuitive eating. So I do really follow the 80-20 rule. So what that is, if you haven't heard of it, it is 80% clean foods and then 20% whatever you want to eat. So for example, if I want to eat a cookie, after I've had clean foods all day long, I'll eat the cookie. It keeps me sane because if I were to eat clean all the time, I would go crazy. I could not do that. That would not be maintainable for me, and I think it'd be really hard for everybody else. Props to you if you can eat clean all the time though. So something that is really hard when you're first starting off on your fitness journey or even a couple years into it, it's always nutrition. You can have your workouts spot on, you can be killing it in the gym, but if your nutrition is off, you won't be seeing results like you need to. So for me, really being strict and tracking everything does not work for me, just because chasing a little guy around all day, working, doing my online coaching and everything like that, being super strict with my macros is not something that I necessarily need to do. If you're prepping for a show, if you are, doing competition, stuff like that, then yes, tracking your macros down to a T is important. But for everyday life, for just trying to lose weight or gain muscle, stuff like that, you do not have to be exact, because in the long run, chances are that's just going to stress you out and cause other issues. So for me, just tracking my macros a couple days a week keeps me, accountable, make sure that I'm checking in and I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, that my calories are where they need me to be. So if you know me, you know that I absolutely hate and cringe at the thought of fad diets. They're not maintainable. You cannot do that through your whole life and expect it to work and not put on weight once you stop that diet. So it is so important to find a diet or a way of eating that will fit your lifestyle and that you can maintain throughout your entire life. So for me, if it fits your macros, is perfect. I could see myself doing this forever. It works well for me. Do I have to do it forever? No, but right now, it's great. You can't do a fad diet. Like, for example, one of my favorites is eating a high-fat diet and low carbs, and then years from now not see side effects from that diet. Your body needs balance, you need balance, and your nutrition needs to be balanced. So doing one extreme or the other, it is not maintainable. So like I said, what works for me might not work for you, but that's something that you kind of have to look into and research and figure out what exactly will work for your body, and a lot of it is trial and error. Don't expect what works for your best friend or your mom to work for you, because you are completely different. Your body is made up differently, your lifestyle is different, so finding out what works for you is going to be so important in your fitness journey for the long run. So if you would like me to do more fitness videos and more nutrition videos, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on my YouTube channel, and that'll tell me that I know you like this. So stay tuned, and we're going to be doing a full day of eating.
Good morning. So in here we have some spinach, tomatoes, onions, and green peppers. And then I have 4 egg whites and then 2 whole eggs. Also, I have no idea why I have not been buying my eggs like this before, because 60 eggs for like $4.95 I think, and I found them at Kroger. Is that good?
Yeah.
Yeah? So I just had to take a second and document how perfect this avocado is. I mean, look at this. Literally perfect. So I will be adding this into my salad today, which I'll be showing you in just a second. Alright, so for my lunch I am having a salad today. So I'm having spinach is underneath there. It's about 2 or 3 cups. I really don't measure out my spinach just because the calories are so low anyways. Half an avocado, and then I have right there is orange bell pepper. I have tomato, and then I also have sweet potato. And yes, sweet potato is freaking amazing in salads. It is topped off with a strawberry balsamic vinaigrette. So for my protein with lunch, I am going to have one of these Star-Kissed tuna creations. The sweet and spicy is my all-time favorite. The calories and macros on these are really, really good. So on days where I'm lacking protein, these are like my go-tos. If this thing will ever focus. Maybe. Okay, not gonna happen. So the protein is 16 grams, carbs are 4 grams, and fat is 0.5 grams, and then the calories are 90. So these things are great for just like on the go, especially. Like I pick up a ton of these when I go to the store, and I usually go through them super fast. So that is my lunch for today. Okay guys, so this is the app that I use to track my macros, so it's MyFitnessPal. Currently my calorie goal is 2,800, which don't pay attention to any of that really because that's what works for me. That's actually a maintenance intake for me. So I was just going to show you exactly how to add in food, and a really simple way is if something has a barcode like this, all you have to do is go to add, go to food, select whatever meal that you're wanting to add it into, and then if you go right up here, there you go, then you can actually scan in the barcode, and then it will come up with that exact brand, everything like that. Makes it a lot more accurate than just searching for it and, you know, kind of hoping that it's the right brand and everything. So then you would just click on the check, and then it is added in. So so far I've added in everything that I've had to eat today, so I'll kind of go over that. So for lunch, like you guys know, I had 2 whole eggs, 4 egg whites, spinach, tomatoes, peppers, and onion. So my breakfast was at 236 calories, which was kind of a low day for me. Usually I try to get a lot of calories in at breakfast. For lunch, it was 378 calories, so that was with my salad, the sweet potato, all of the toppings, and then the tuna packet. So I still have a lot of calories left for the day, which is usually a problem. So getting in all of the calories that I need, I usually have to constantly remind myself to eat. So I am going to be having quite a few snacks throughout the day still, and trying to get those calories in. Now I am still hungry after eating lunch, so I'm going to have Greek yogurt. So it is blueberry, it has 120 calories, 12 grams of protein, 0 fat, and carbs are 19. And then I'm going to have some blueberries, so there's about half a cup in there, and then I'm going to throw some chia seeds in there. So I'm really not going to measure this exactly. I can get pretty close, unless you're actually like prepping for a show or trying to be really, really strict. Then it's not completely necessary to measure absolutely everything out. One, because I've done that before and it kind of drives me crazy, if I'm being honest. And I'm not trying to lose weight right now, I'm just kind of out of maintenance, so I'm not too worried about having it completely spot on. So I always put my Greek yogurt in something else, especially when I'm adding in a ton of other stuff because there's just not room. So so with the chia seeds, I'm going to do about 1 tablespoon. Just enough. So, I don't know if you guys can see it, but here is the finished product. Doesn't look as pretty as some other Instagram stuff that I post, but this is reality here. So for dinner, I'm doing chicken and shrimp jambalaya in the crock pot. Right now I have the chickens underneath all that. There are tomatoes, peppers, onions, celery, and all of the seasonings. So later, in about 3 hours, once this cooks on high, I'll be adding in the shrimp and the rice, and then cooking it for about another half an hour. So I'll pre-cook the shrimp before I add it in, but I am pretty excited because I've never had jambalaya before or made it, so this should be pretty fun. So finishing off the night with some ice cream, and yep, it's regular ice cream. No halo top, no any low calorie stuff. It's regular. It fits my macros, and I ate good all day, so you best believe I'm going to be eating this tonight.